Hey guys, welcome to this package opening for today. And yes, I did get a package today on Sunday. It's part of my first order in a while from Amazon. And Amazon is the one to deliver it because, in case you guys don't know, they have delivery trucks and vans that they drive around now and deliver things on, certain days that, like, let's say UPS or the USPS or DHL don't. So I'm glad they're doing that. And I guess it's also kind of cost efficient for them, because basically they don't have to spend money on a third party, if you will, to do the delivery for them, and that if they have to take and that they could be the ones responsible for what happens. Because, long story short, I'm sure you've heard about the thievery that the delivery drivers do. Like, oh, we'll make it look like we're going to take the package and deliver it, but then we're going to take it for ourselves. Obviously, they didn't want to deal with that kind of stuff anymore, and they decided, hey, we're going to do it ourselves, and thank God that they are. I'm sure UPS and USPS and all of them are not happy, but what are you going to do? But in here are a couple of things I had my eye on. It's not essentially what I was planning to get originally, but it's good for the time being, especially for the time of year as well, and for what I need when it comes to preserving one of my charging cables that I bought recently, instead of multitasking that charging cable, as well as it's also a sequel to a certain crossover that happened a year or two ago as well from IDW and Hasbro. So with that said, let's see what's in the package, if you will. As you can tell, I already started opening it, so I don't have to worry about doing it on camera. So let's see what it is, shall we? See what it is, I should say. And we pull out. Okay, this here, short explanation, these are USB-C adapters. Long story short, long story short, I got another USB-C cable, and I thought it was basically like the one I had gotten previously for my phone, but it wasn't. Instead, it was basically a USB-C cable that was, essentially the same size on each end, a mini USB one. So, what I did is I looked around and I figured, instead of going back and getting something else or exchanging it, which I could have done at my job, I decided I'm gonna see if there's anything online that could be helpful, and I did. And these are basically adapters that allow you to plug in the mini USB-C in there and use them like a regular USB cable. So that's kind of cool to have, because I have another cable that's just like that as well, so I have something for both. Next up, here we have the Berenstain Bears, the very first Easter. This is part of the Living Lights Faith Stories series. Living Lights, in case you guys don't know, is a series of books that, Jan and her son Mike began publishing, kind of expanding the Berenstain Bears lore, but making it more faith related. I mean, you still have your first time books. You could tell that they're still around, even though they don't have the first time books label on the upper right corner. That you could still tell the first time books. These are more Christian based, and what they do is they take a lot of lessons, a lot of life lessons that the characters go through, and they put a Christian theme around them. And they also, in this case, also do retellings of certain Christian stories, like in this case, what happened with Jesus and all that. So that's pretty cool. And they do it in a way that's, to the point, not very graphic or anything F at all, but just to the point. And that's about all I can say on it. And it's really good. It's really good. Long story short, it's really, really good. That, they're doing stuff like this. Really good. So yeah, got that. And I highly recommend you guys picking something like this out for your own family if you get a chance. And then last but not least, we have Transformers and My Little Pony, The Magic of Cybertron. This is a sequel, of course, to Friendship in Disguise, which I got all of the issues for when they came out. But I didn't get a chance because I didn't have the money and everything to do so. And also, now that I've been working, I've been a little busy and everything. So, I went out. So I didn't go. What I'm trying to say is, doing it right there. Uh, so what I did is I was holding off until this came out, and finally it did. I checked to see if it did, and it did. And what I basically did, of course, what I'm trying to say, is I bought it. I ended up buying it, and it comprises all the issues, which I really like, and it gives you a variant of all the covers as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I got this, and again, it's a sequel to Friendship in Disguise, which is a good crossover, and I highly have no doubt this will be the same way. Taking two of the properties I like the most in the past almost 40 years, G1 Transformers and Friendship is Magic in the past decade, putting them together, what more can you ask for? And that, my friends, is going to pretty much do it for today's package opening on this Sunday, the last Sunday in March. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Live chat during the premiere. Super chats and super stickers are open and would be appreciated. And until next time, guys, I'm out.